Hey, comic book fans, Confire Nate here. We're here to talk about SuperGirl episode 6. Right off the bat, for those of you who don't know, some news for SuperGirl fans that CBS picked it up for the rest of the season, so that's a good thing. The ratings have been pretty good, so hopefully it'll carry on and it will continue on. I know a lot of us who have to deal with superhero shows getting canceled or comic book shows. It's kind of frustrating, but if you like this show, good news. You can relax at least for the rest of this year. This was this was a pretty good episode. I know we've been critical of this show at the beginning, but overall this episode was pretty good. Introduced a few characters that most of you might know from the comics. We got to introduce to General Lane, who we all know has been is a huge person in the superhero comics, especially with Superman. He is against the Kryptonians, doesn't want them here, is all about the government, wants them to be able to hold their own. So they introduce a weapon that they've been created by Dr. Tio Morrow, which some of you might know from the comics, who created Red Tornado. So we're introduced Red Tornado, and they get to test their new weapon out on Supergirl. Supergirl destroys it, almost. In the process of doing that, sets it off on its own little mission, and they're all mad at her because she can't control her anger. Well, as we all know, Superman really doesn't have that many issues with his anger, but we do know from the comics that Supergirl definitely does. So it's kind of interesting to see her go through the process of dealing with her anger and learning to control it a little bit. I thought it was really neat to see her using a car as a punching bag, hanging upside down, and just using that as a punch bag. I thought that was kind of cool. It was also neat to see her fighting Red Tornado. Red Tornado looked pretty cool. It was cool fight scenes. Overall, the episode, the biggest thing that they've still been dealing with is trying to find out what happened to her stepfather. And it turns out that they come to some information that they find out through her friend, who is able to hack in and find out on the DOA database that there was a mission with her dad, with their dad, and Hank Henshaw. They went to catch an alien, and neither of them came back. And then a few months later, Hank Henshaw came back and doesn't know what happened. We all know that something's up with Hank Henshaw because of his red eyes that they've shown several times. From the comics, you also know that the name Hank Henshaw goes with the cyborg Superman person. So we're not really sure what they're going to do with this. But he does seem to come off like he's trying to protect them. So if that's all just a facade, kind of like with Wells and The Flash, but he really has an ulterior motive, I guess we're going to find out. But overall, this episode was a pretty enjoyable episode. Rich wasn't able to be here today. He's still kind of behind on that. But overall, I like, Supergirl starting to, this episode kind of, got me interested. I didn't find myself doing any fast forwarding. I also found myself kind of wanting to pause when there was other things going on so I could really focus on what they were talking about, which for me is a good sign because, sometimes I could watch a show and do something else and still kind of get a good idea of what's going on. But when they started talking at some points, I really wanted to focus on it. So that's a good thing. That means I'm really starting to kind of get into the show. Are you guys liking the show? Is Supergirl something that you're enjoying watching? I know for us, we try to do everything that's comic related. So this show is definitely, comic related. So if you're watching it, just send a little comment at the end of the video. Let us know you guys are enjoying the series. That would be great for us. That lets us know kind of what we want to do videos about. And also just kind of give us a heads up. You want us to talk about more about the comic book stuff, and you want us to talk more about the episode a little bit more detail. Just let us know. We want your feedback. Your feedback helps us develop what we're doing to help to make you guys happy. That's what we like doing. We like doing this for people who are fans of the show. Everything we do just because we love comics. We're not making a dime off any of this. We're just doing it for fun. So just let us know. Subscribe to our channel. Give us a shout. Let us know what you think. And stay tuned because we just did finish our November giveaway. Rich is going to announce that here shortly. And we're planning on doing a new giveaway at the first of the year, and we're going to do one every month. So if you enjoyed the giveaway and you like that, let us know. Let us know some ideas for some of the giveaway stuff. I mean, we're going to try to, do different things. So let us know what you think. And until next time, we're out.
Hey, if you're still sticking around, then thank you for watching. That means you like us and we like you. So do us a little favor here and click that subscribe button over there so you don't miss any of our videos, because we dropping videos pretty much daily, okay? And then click this video up above my head and watch that if you haven't already, because it's awesome too. All right? Yo, man, Campfire Rich is out. Peace.